Yeah, it's 20 Soulful. Doing some pre-season maintenance to my riding mower here. This is on the Troy built Bronco here. It's a 2010 mower. I'm going to start off with the oil today, and in this video I'll be making a few videos on how to properly tune up your lawnmower for the grass cutting season. So let's go and get started on this. Okay, so first thing you need to do is remove your old dipstick here, so we could allow airflow into the engine, help it drain a little quicker. Set the dipstick aside. Now next thing you need to do is find your oil drain plug. In this case I got a little quick oil drain deal that came with this mower here on this particular engine. So you just slide a little hose onto it. Make sure you have your oil catch pan as well, so you won't drip any waste oil onto the ground. So got mine already. This one you just it's one of these quick action valves. You just twist and pull out, I believe. Yeah, hang on a second, guys. Turns out this little quick valve here is a little dirty, so gotta clean it up a little bit. Help it slide a little easier. Okay, hopefully that'll do it there. Just get my little hose again. Now it's real important to properly maintain your equipment so it'll last for many years. This mower, I've had it now for about 6 years now. I hadn't had no problems out of it, just by doing what I showing you here on video. Pair of pliers real quick. Alright, that's the thing about these quick action valves. They get stuck sometimes. They don't want to do right. There we are. Then this one just pops out, pulls out, I believe. There we go. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna let that drain. Pause the camera, and once it's completely drained, we'll start it back real quick. While the oil's draining, we'll go and take our oil filter off here. Just using a regular filter wrench for like your car or whatever. And twist it like that. Keep in mind you might have a little, possibly a little oil that runs out here. Maybe not too much. Nah, a little bit. Just put that right there. See how dark that oil is? Real nasty stuff. Go and drain that filter real quick. Look how bad and black that is. Some real nasty oil right there. Huh. Okay. Let's go and install our new filter. Make sure you get the right oil filter for your mower as well. Using the wrong one won't do right. So, everything when you're doing oil filters, see, you gotta make sure this little O-ring from the old one is indeed on the old filter right there. You see that little ring right there? Make sure it's on it. If you put a new filter on it, over on top of that old O-ring, it's not going to seal right and it will leak. So new filter. Something else you need to do, let me zoom out. Make sure you take a little oil, moisten that O-ring on that new filter. It could just be some of the old oil, as long as it has a little oil on it. That'll just help it make a good seal to it. Help it make a good seal so it won't leak. And if you are unsure about any of this, it's on the oil filter itself. How to install it. Now with these, you're supposed to just hand tighten them. It says this particular one says tighten 3/4 to 1 full turn after the gasket makes contact with the engine. So I'm just hand tightening that one. Then I like to come back my oil filter wrench and just do just a little bit more. You don't want to overdo your oil filter or else you'll strip your engine. That'll be a lot of work for you right there because you're threading this into aluminum. Just like that. Don't need to be super duper tight or too loose either. Just needs to be tight enough to where it won't leak or anything. So go ahead and close my oil drain here. Have that closed up since it's completely drained anyways. There we are. So yeah, that's how you do the oil filter and drain it. Let's go and fill it up with new oil. Alright guys, so make sure you use the proper oil for your engine, whatever weight that might be. Like this one called for 10W30. That's what I'm using in it. So generally these take about, this size engine, this is a 20 horse, probably about a quart and a half roughly. Definitely don't want to make sure you overfill it, else you risk blowing a gasket, which has a lot more work than it's worth. Matter of fact, if you overfill it, you're better off just draining the oil out until you get proper level. Might be good right there. Put about right at a quart. Yeah, that should be good. Like I said, refer to your owner's manual on how much oil and what weight you put inside your engine, what weight oil you put inside your engine to make sure it performs properly. So what we're going to do now, we're going to fire up this thing, let it warm up, and let the oil filter fill up with oil, and then we're going to test the oil level, make sure we get the proper and accurate amount of oil inside of it. So I'm going to just crank it up, let it run for a few minutes, cut it off, then we'll start the camera right back. Alright, so just cut it off. It's been running about a couple minutes now. That's enough just to get the oil circulated throughout the oil filter and throughout all the oil galleries inside of your engine. So you want to let the oil sit for a couple minutes, let it all settle back down, drip back down real quick, and before you get your final test on it, make sure it's proper level. In the meantime, I like doing it while I'm waiting for it to settle. I go around and inspect my oil places where they could possibly leak, like my oil drain, which let me get my flashlight. My oil drain here, and looks pretty good. I'm not seeing no leaks whatsoever with it. So that's doing good, as well as my oil filter here. That's also another spot where it could potentially leak, right there around the top right here by the seal where it makes contact with your engine. But this one looks good. As you can see, there are no leaks on it whatsoever, so it looks good. So let's go ahead and test our oil level and see where we're at with that. Alright, so just if you guys never done this whatsoever or any, see there's a little marks right there. You got an L on bottom, hopefully the camera picks it up, and an F on top. So that's your low and your fill lines. It needs to be as close as you can get it to the F there on top of the little diamond pattern design there. So yeah, you guys can see right here needs just a little bit more oil. So about, I don't know, 1/16, 1/8 inch below the full line. So we're just going to top it up with a little bit more oil here. That was the oil filter that took that extra, I don't know, a couple cups, what I'm going to call it. Probably be good right there. Now when you're running your engine, make sure you don't run it for too long if you're uncertain about the actual oil level, because the last thing you want to do is run it too long and burn your engine up. So let's see where we at. Hopefully you can see this. There we are. It's right there, slightly above the F. but that's okay because it's going to drip down. So let's see, let's test it again. Just slightly above the edge. I mean, it's okay if you put a little more oil in it. See right there? If we get in the light again, maybe not. Right there, as it calls it, that'll be okay. You just don't want to have it like up to here or anything. A little bit above won't hurt nothing. It's like I said, it still has to drip all the way down to the bottom before you get your extreme accurate reading. So this is still a little bit inaccurate, but for the video, you know, that's good enough. You see, I can't really explain it any better than that. You just gotta let it settle. It's better to, when you're topping it off, top it off, wait about 10 minutes for it to completely settle, stick your dipstick back in, and then pull it out and look at the level like that. So, alright, well, if you got any questions, feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching.